The disabled girl, disregarding her own safety, uses her life to stop a truck. She does this only because her mother has been feeding her veterinary drugs for the past 20 years and keeping her imprisoned at home. The driver, after hearing her story, decides to take her to the police station to report it. However, at that very moment, her mother happens to return from grocery shopping and catches them. The mother immediately puts on a pitiful act, telling the driver that her daughter suffers from mental illness and is always talking nonsense, urging him not to believe her. But the driver feels that Lucy's desperate attempt to stop the truck doesn't seem like the behavior of someone with mental problems. Seeing the driver unmoved, Julie stops insisting. After getting back in the car, she pulls out a sedative and, when the driver is completely off guard, goes up and injects him with it. Lucy in her wheelchair watches all of this helplessly, powerless to do anything. When she wakes up again, she's already in her home's basement. And this time, her mother has literally chained her wheelchair like tying up a dog. Lucy tries everything to escape, but after searching the entire basement, she can't find anything useful. Not until she opens a green box does she finally discover the secret her mother has been hiding for 20 years. It turns out that 20 years ago, Julie's biological daughter died just half an hour after being born. So she stole someone else's baby from the hospital room, which was Lucy as an infant. In other words, this woman in front of her is not her biological mother at all. To prevent Lucy from discovering this secret, Julie started feeding Lucy veterinary drugs from childhood. These drugs relaxed the leg muscles, forcing young Lucy into a wheelchair, making it so she could never escape from her side. Upon learning the truth, Lucy's tears streamed down her face. At this moment, Julie comes to the basement, planning to continue feeding Lucy the veterinary drugs. But Lucy, now knowing the truth, refuses to take them no matter what. Seeing this, Julie has no choice but to boil the drugs, preparing to inject them into Lucy's body. Lucy retreats in terror to the storage room and quickly locks the door from the inside. Julie pleads and threatens from outside, hoping they can start their life over again and pretend nothing ever happened. But having been deprived of her freedom for 20 years, how could Lucy possibly let it go so easily? In desperation, she randomly grabs a bottle of unknown chemical and pours it directly into her mouth. By the time Julie finds the key and opens the door, she discovers Lucy is already foaming at the mouth. With no other choice, she can only rush Lucy to the hospital to have her stomach pumped. Fortunately, Lucy is revived. But when she tries to call for help, she finds she can no longer speak, and at this moment, Julie is standing at the hospital room door, staring at her intently.